Depending on where you live, you may have heard that rumble of thunder outside. Here's Lonnie with an update.
Yeah, the thunder's been pretty widespread. Now, the damaging storms, we haven't seen those. We've seen flooding, though. And this is what we've got outside right now. Thunderstorms in the area, 61 degrees. Let's get right to the radar picture. All right, it's this area. Morris County stretching over into Union County, a little bit of Somerset as well. Georgie, click right here. I want to show you something. We've had some flooding. Okay, US 22. It's closed now in both directions. But everything that we see in our area has been flood related. If you go off to the west, this is where you're finding some trees down, some damage like that. We just haven't had the winds being, we have not had strong enough winds for them to be severe thunderstorms, but we do have the flooding. What we've got out there right now, the heaviest rain is just making its way from Monmouth into Ocean County. Georgie, why don't we track this? One more time, it is being pushed down to the south, sort of southeast. That's about right there. So this would get to Seaside Heights, 11:26. It would get to Toms River at 11:33. Gets to Cedar Beach at 11:43, and it gets to Riviera on the Barnegat at 11:53. All right, now I want to show you what we have in Long Island. Long Island, you had a big batch come through the area, and now it's in the ocean. All right, so that's done. But you have a flood advisory because now you've got some moderate rain out there on some saturated ground. You know, a lot of times your water level is higher anyway, so you flood sometimes a little bit easier than some other spots, and I would be cautious about that happening out there tonight. Otherwise, what are we looking at? Looks like there's more activity. This little line right here could make its way into New York City. We think sometime like around 2:30. This is showing New York 2:31. All right, and there is more activity behind it, okay? But does it hold itself together? The whole line is in the process right now of weakening, sort of collapsing. Will we see that around 2:30? Let's pull up the computer models and see what they have to say. So out goes that batch we're looking at right now. By the time you get to 2 a.m., the only thing that's left is a little batch like around Ocean County. And where's that second line? We said 2:30. Do we see it coming into the area? Not really. Not enough support at that point in time. By the time you get to tomorrow, late in the afternoon to the early evening hours, there could be another round of some heavy storms, but much more isolated. I mean, this right now looks to be about the only game in town. That's 6:30, and it's more likely to find it south of New York City, whereas today, the biggest stuff, the heaviest stuff was north and west of the city. As it pushed towards the ocean, it kind of weakened a little bit. Then you're going to get to your day on Friday. First half of Friday may begin with some clouds, and the second half of Friday, man, that's looking great out there. Then you move into your Saturday and your Sunday, everything looks good. So let's get right to that, rainfall total that we think we're going to be seeing from this point moving forward. You maybe pick up another inch around Toms River. This is projecting that. Smaller numbers now as you go farther north, because remember, that line is dropping down to the south. So that's the additional rainfall that we see out there. For the weekend, I told you you're into nice weather. It's not one of those searingly hot summer-like weekends. We're talking 78 on Saturday, 76 on Sunday, both days with a pretty good-looking sky overhead. So it's kind of an appropriate sort of, late May type of weekend out there. And then all across the board, my numbers look like this. 80 for your day tomorrow. Still a chance for an afternoon thunderstorm. Much more isolated. And the better bet is going to be south of the city. 77 on Friday. By the afternoon, it looks really nice out there. The weekend, we talked about how nice that looks. 79 Monday. Still looking pretty good. A few more clouds. And then there is a chance for some rain on Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. But we'll keep an eye on all that and how that develops. Temperatures will be in the upper 70s, so around 80 by Tuesday and Wednesday. That's how we see it, guys. So you're warmer tomorrow with a little bit of that southwest wind, but you will still have a rain chance, a little one tomorrow in the afternoon.
Okay. Thanks, Lonnie.
Okay, guys.